I was thinking today of just sort of having a very informal journey through some of my music. So I'm going to play some traditional Irish airs and sing some songs. And then I'm going to be brave and sing a couple of songs that I've never performed before. So I'm excited about that. Before we start, so I don't get emotional a little bit later as I'm singing some of the songs, I'm just going to say, hi, Mom! And just say hello to my family who are listening in Ireland and Canada. And I'm just going to go through the names, so bear with me. So, hi, Mom, my sister Karen and her husband Pedro, my brother Frank, his wife Nat, and my little niece Kira, who are in Canada. My brother Kieran and his wife Dee, and my little niece baby Ava, my Elliot family who are in Limerick, so Charlie, Louise, John, Miriam, and Greg and Shauna. And also just to remember my dad and my mother-in-law Rose, who have passed on but are here and with us today in spirit. So my husband Paul, for his amazing, wonderful support of me always and my music. A little shout out to the Rambling House community in Ireland and Westport, who are in Cushlock Community Centre, who welcomed me at Christmas and in the summer when I started to play again. So hi everybody. And last but not least, to all of you who are here today. So thank you for taking the time to come and share this with me. I hope that we can chat as we go through. I'll tell you a little bit about the pieces. So if you have any questions or you're curious, please feel free to have a little conversation as we go through. So let's get started. Just to ease in to the afternoon, I will start with a traditional Irish air, and it's called Éireann ní Niosan Céithí, and that translates to for all of Ireland I shall not tell her name. There are sort of two different thoughts about the origins of the piece. One is that it was a young man who was in love with the girl in the neighborhood, but she was betrothed to his brother, and so he could never share his love for this young woman. And there are other thoughts about it being an ashling, which is times when patriotism was hidden, and so it was described as a young woman coming in a dream but represented Ireland. So you can choose whichever story you prefer. So this is Éireann ní Niosan Céithí. I'm just going to play the air. There's an Irish version of the song and an English version of the song, but today I'm just going to play the air, and it's kind of one of my favorites. I like it. Okay. first one. The shakes are there. Thank you. So that was Erin Inyosin Kehi. I might move on to try a song. Just make sure we're tuned. So as well as playing some traditional tunes, I sing and play the harp, and I really enjoy the traditional folk songs. But today I'm going to be, like I said, brave and maybe try a Joni Mitchell, a Cyndi Lauper, and a few Bob Dylan. So yeah, so I'm going to be brave. But I'll start with one of the traditional folk songs. It's called Black is the Colour. And it's quite popular in the States as well. It's travelled over there to the folk scene. We believe it's from Scotland because it mentions the Clyde River. And Nina Simone does a cool version, but the US version has a slightly different melody and slightly different lyrics. But this I learned from the singing of Christy Moore. If you are familiar with him, he's a great Irish folk singer. So Mary Black also did a version, so I'm going to sing Shelly's version of Black is the Colour. You'll notice I'll just have to sort of keep tuning away as it settles. I seem to like all of the tragic love songs and stories, so this is Black is the Colour. suffered death 1,000 times. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. I will write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. Black is the color of my true love's hair.
So Karen Cox is in from Ireland with Pedro, they're watching, and also you've got Sharon Over from in Prague.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Hi Sharon!
so we're just going to rearrange the room a little bit while the throng come in. It's probably the most people we've had here, actually, in this small little bookshop.
Okay. So, I'll play you throughout a couple of Carlin pieces. And Carlin was a blind harper who travelled around Ireland in the late, I suppose, 1600s into the early 1700s, and composed a huge collection of harp music and songs. To some, he's kind of considered the national composer of Ireland, whereas others, maybe more traditional thinking, is not so, but he was very much influenced by the Baroque era, so his pieces stand out from traditional pieces such as jigs and reels and so on. It's on my bucket list to learn a lot more of the Carlin pieces. And so what he would do is he would travel around on horseback and compose pieces for patrons. So all of his pieces are named after patrons. So this was a piece that he composed prior to a wedding, and it's called Mrs. Power. And I'll have a go at that one. Staying relatively in tune. Okay, thanks for your patience. Okay, so here we go, Mrs. Power. can see it's kind of different to maybe the more traditional style of pieces, but I absolutely love his music and the patterns. I'll try another song.
Yeah, please do.
You can see the shades.
Yeah, they're not calming.
That's fine. It's fine. It's good. Okay, so maybe we'll try another Christy Moore one, and then I'll be brave and try it. So, The Voyage. So it's a beautiful song that talks about families and treasuring families, and I'm gonna give it a go. Just make sure that this is tuned up. While I'm tuning up, does anyone have any questions or curious about anything? Haven't fallen asleep?
So what's the difference between harp this size and full harp?
This is a lever harp, so the
Yeah.
full harp has pedals, and actually Tom over here is a harpist as well who plays pedal harp. So I've never actually learned to play pedal harp, and I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the spacing as well of the strings, there's a difference. And then the pedals represent the notes of the scales. So with levers I have here, I can make my sharps and flats with the levers and set the keys as well. So. Swig of honey and lemon. I've been trying to fight off anything. Everybody's been sick this week, so thanks, Ryan. It's great to see some familiar faces, friends, and actually some new faces, so look forward to having a chat with you afterwards. So, The Voyage.
Together we coupled
audience out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a work in progress, but it's something that I'm going to be really brave and try today. It's one of my favorite songs, and it's Joni Mitchell's "Both Sides Now."
Brilliant.
I absolutely love it. I hope I won't be too nervous as I sing it, because right now it's pretty nerve-wracking.
It's a lovely song. It's a lovely song.
So, I mean, I've listened to lots of her versions, but she does a version, I think it's in 2001 in London with an orchestra. And the first time I heard it, I just cried and cried and cried. It's just amazing. So it's kind of a mix of her original 1966 version with that. And I hope that Joni Mitchell would like it.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Feel free to join in. I'm kind of doing like a slow down version of it, but we'll try. Okay. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air, and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and they shine on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. Thank you. It's a work in progress.
Very good. Very
Thank you for sharing that with me, because I've always wanted to sing it, and it's a first. Try another one.
Yeah.
How are we doing for time, Gary?
We've probably got about another 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, great.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
How did you get thrown a harp here in Hong Kong? What's the harp journey?
Well, my amazing husband did a little bit of research for me, because I kept complaining about, what am I going to do? I can't be without a harp, but I can't take my harp at home because of the humidity. And so found this, which is a French Kamak harp, but was commissioned to be a folk harp. And the first thing that I put on the Visa card when I got to Hong Kong was the harp. Still paying it off. Yeah.
And they have names. Yours has got, this is a name.
It's called Janet. It's named after the famous harper called Janet Harbison, who's renowned in Ireland. And she commissioned this harp so that the spacing of the strings and the style is like a folk harp. So it's sort of the closest that I could get to my own harp that would withstand the humidity. I've grown to love it, but when I get back to Ireland and I play my own harp, it's just, the tone is incredible. It's a handmade harp, but the harp maker has he's retired and he never had an apprentice, so his whole art it's there. Mom, I know that there are a few people who called her up and asked her, to buy the harps, so I said no, as did she. Who made this harp? Oh yes, gosh, Paddy Cafferty. Thanks for that reminder, Paul. Paddy Cafferty, an amazing harp maker in Ireland. Yeah, he's in Galway and Crockwell. So. And
does that harp have a name?
This one?
The one in Ireland. This is Janet.
No. Shelly's harp. Just to settle before I try another new one that I haven't sung before, I might just play another piece. This is another Carlin piece, and it's called Eleanor Plunkett. And I absolutely love the air of it. So I'll play it first, and then I'll tell you about the background about what I found out about the piece. And you can see if it matches. And thank you all for making me feel so comfortable. It's a beautiful tune. But it's about Eleanor Plunkett and 30 of her family members who were locked up in a castle and destroyed by boiling water, and she was the only one to survive. Doesn't quite match with the tune.
A lot calmer than that.
Okay, maybe your choice. So I've never sung Make You Feel My Love, the Bob Dylan one, and I've never ever performed True Colours by Cyndi Lauper. So, ooh. As I just, which one would you like? True Colours. True Colours. Both. Bob Dylan, both. Okay, we'll do both. It's not the Justin Timberlake Anna version. It's kind of the Shelly version of the Cyndi Lauper, but yeah, you'll recognize it. Gosh, I'm getting through. Anyone have any other sort of questions as I try to tune this up and get it into tune? Does my husband ever sing along? He complains that I don't lullaby him to sleep.
What do the colors mean?
Oh, super question. The colors, it's to help visually, but the C notes are red and the F notes are black.
I thought like the red one's probably like symbolize.
Yeah, good guess. Yeah, so it just helps me visually to know what I'm playing. Okay. Okay, is it okay if I do the Make You Feel My Love first, and then I'll try the True Colours? Okay. Let's make sure these notes. I've also been challenging myself as well not to have the words anywhere near me, so trying to learn them off. It's tough sometimes. But sometimes it can be just a little bit more distracting, and so I just said, trust yourself. Thank you so much for coming, girls. Feel free to join in. This is for everyone you love. Spread the love. crawling down the avenue. Go to the ends of this earth for you, to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on that highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. But you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. I'd go to the ends of this earth for you, to make you feel my love. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of this earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Okay.
Another one that's a work in progress, but it's good to try it out. Right. Oh. True Colours or a Song for Ireland?
We've got time for one more on the broadcast. So
Yeah.
we'll go, yeah.
Okay, let's do.
Whatever you fancy.
We'll do Song for Ireland, seeing as it was St. Patrick's Day, and let's do one for everyone in Ireland. Walking all the day living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for dreaming in the night. Oh, I saw land where no man had to fight, and waking in your dawn, I saw land where no man had to fight. Lying where the falcons fly, they twist and turn all in your air blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Yes, I sang a song for
Brilliant, brilliant. So I'd just like to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day for yesterday from Lantau Island in Hong Kong. And a big, 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 big thank you to Shelly Cox. Thank you, Shelly.